Okay, let's shift gears. Let's connect with Mr. Ramkumar Krishnamachari, CFO of Just Dial. He joins us live. Ram, good morning and thank you for joining us. Ram, a lot of good and bad things are happening for Just Dial. In terms of growth is there. In terms of margin visibility is poor.
Yeah, I think we had good growth overall in traffic as well as the revenue growth this year. As regards the margin expansion, this is in line with our stated strategy on spending, because the advertising gets lumped up in Q2 and Q3, and this year more so it happened in Q3, because of which we have seen margin compression in Q3. However, you will see when we end the year, there will be an overall margin growth, as I stated earlier, to the extent around 200 bips. So given the inherent operating leverage in the business, as we grow in scale, you will see this margin expansion playing out, and that's what we have seen in this year as well.
Mr. Ramkumar, how is the revenue contribution standing between key metros in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities?
Definitely the contribution of Tier 2, Tier 3 cities have been increasing, and we have seen that the growth rates in the small cities, smaller towns and cities, they have been growing faster. And as we stand today, the top Tier 2, Tier 3 or the smaller towns, their contribution stands at 8% of revenue, and the top 10 contributes about 92%. But then, having said that, the growth is quite steady in the bigger metro cities as well, because of the lower penetration rates there.
The one common factor why most brokerages are bullish on your stock is the fact that they believe that there could be some monetization of any of your new services in store. Is that the case? Are you looking at selling out any of your new product models?
I didn't quite get your question clearly. Come again?
No, I was talking about if you're looking at monetizing any of your new services in the near term.
Definitely. I mean, the response to the new services has been very encouraging. We have seen some very good response, very encouraging. This is despite the fact that we have not even gone to the users, and the users are discovering many things that they can do, starting with doctor's appointment, ordering food, etc. So some of these services have seen very encouraging response, and we are in the process of currently signing up more and more vendors for providing some of these Search Plus services. Yes, on the monetization front, we are in the process of starting some monetization of some of these services. As we go through subsequent quarters, you will see one or two or some of these Search Plus services getting monetized. But again, we still maintain that we need at least a year for these services to reach a material amount of monetization. Right now, all these services are for free. We want the vendors to get accustomed to the new way of serving. As I mentioned earlier, we are in a play of online to offline. We want to enable the offline businesses. It's also a new way they do business. We are focusing on the 99.8% of offline businesses and providing them an online platform for transaction enablement as well as additional channel of distribution. So it will take some time for them to get used to servicing this kind of in a newer way, and obviously for the user we provide immense benefit in terms of convenience, saving time and saving money.
Mr. Ramkumar, what I'm trying to understand is, have you been approached by any buyers to buy out any of your services?
Actually, honestly, currently our focus is on building products, making sure that we have launched already 14-15 products. Now, it's a very, very hypothetical and very speculative question. Have you been approached? The answer is not yet, but I must say that we are completely focused on building out products. There are many products which are in the pipeline, and we are intensely focusing on rolling out many of these products in the coming few quarters, and that's what has been our focus, and that has been the single-minded focus of both Mani as well as the senior management team here.
Ram, your database is expanding, but the challenge here is that how much of your current database is really profitable? How many of your current subscribers are paying you money? How much of your current total people who are listed in your database are also advertising with you?
Yeah, the pace or the acceleration of addition of total listing has been increasing. We have seen, as we speak today, as of third quarter, and we had 11 million data, and that's growing at the rate of about 22-23%. Now, today, as we speak, it's about 2.4% of the total listings customers pay us. There is still a lot more headroom for us to sort of penetrate. We are at a very, very early stage. Now, you must remember that also it's an education process for the vendors. They are also recognizing this newer platform for them to advertise and grow their business and have this as an additional channel of distribution. And the ecosystem is supporting us. As more and more people get online, get comfortable, more and more people, users get online and get comfortable doing many things. With the penetration of mobile internet, which is at, I would say, at a very fairly infancy stage, we believe that these vendors will also recognize the importance of having an online presence, and a platform like Just Dial is will become immensely important for them to have as a channel of distribution as well as a channel of getting discovered. So we believe that as more and more of our sales team go and approach these smaller vendors, the rate of conversion will be faster, and with the increasing with the improving ecosystem.
How's the response been to Search Plus?
Pardon me?
How has the response been to Search Plus?
Oh, extremely encouraging, extremely encouraging. In fact, some of the services like doctor's appointment, food order, table reservation, we have seen extremely good responses. For others also, people, it's picking up, and the initial response has been extremely encouraging. I must say that we haven't even gone to the user. Many people are discovering by themselves. Our objective right now is get the product and technology right, get it ready, go to the vendors, have them adopt, have them provide these services, have them sign up for these Search Plus services, and then we go to the user. So given the fact that we haven't even gone to the user, I would say we are pleasantly surprised by the response that we have seen.
Final question, give me a number, more like a forward guidance for FY15, because the opportunity is there for your business, but the growth is still in single digit. When will you grow in double digit?
I don't get on the growth. We have been growing on a double digit as far as the revenue growth is concerned, as far as the customer addition growth is concerned. As far as 15 is concerned, as we still maintain that while we don't provide any guidance, we have seen some very encouraging trends. I must tell you here that despite I would say a slowdown or a slow economy, with the consumer sentiment being bearish, we have been able to grow in the high 20s, and we are one of those businesses which got immensely benefited by the increased consumer sentiment, improving consumer sentiment or increased consumer activity. So as the economy improves, definitely the rate of growth, the opportunity to grow this total overall business would be far higher. So
right.
Our belief is that as far as the 15 is concerned, we are quite positive on the growth front.
Just for the benefit of our viewers, so that there is no question in what I asked and what you responded, I was referring to your sequential growth. Your sequential growth in between quarters is about 6.5%. Will it go to double digit is what I want to ask from you.
Okay, on the sequential growth, I'm sorry, I got it. On the sequential growth, it has been that has been the trend for past several quarters. Now there will be some quarters that the sequential growth can be 1 or 2 up, 100, 200 basis point up or down. But overall, what we look is over a period of time, as the year progresses, because a lot of these the way we accrue our revenue, it is 1 by 365. So it depends on number of working days, number of days in a quarter, and plus what we do in this quarter impacts subsequent 2 or 3 quarters. There's a lag effect which is there. So I would say that you have to look at growth overall with definitely sequential growth being one of the factors, one of the metrics that you should look at. But getting into double digit, it's a very hypothetical question. As I mentioned earlier, we will benefit by the improving economy, increased consumer activity, etc. We are not even factoring the Search Plus revenue for 15, and we believe that the growth rates, expectations, etc. we are quite positive on that.
Ram, appreciate your time and thank you for joining us. Markets, what do we have there? 6350 again is turning out to be this big wall or this Lakshman Rekha, which Nifty is clearly struggling. The big game in the town is